Boss, look. Isn't that Mr. Grath's wife?
It's no secret that the lady of the Grath family is an embarrassing country bumpkin. Even though her outfit is tacky, she's quite a beauty, huh?
Why don't we have a good night with,
When there's such a blessing, buddies should enjoy it together, right?
Thank you, boss. Thank you, boss. It's getting late. Hurry up and get off work.
Okay, I'll leave first then.
All right.
Bye.
See ya.
Hey!
Are you alone? Do you want to go to the woods with us?
That's right. We'll treat you very well.
Yeah.
All of you are so mean. It'd be a waste of time if you were to take turns. Why don't you all come at me together?
My dear, you're rather hardcore, but I like that. Let's go!
You're getting physical.
Why is this woman so good at fighting?
Why did you stop? Didn't you want to take me to the woods? Why aren't you moving?
What the hell are you doing? Get up! Hurry up, get up! Let's get her!
Hey, you brat. Who are you? Mind your own business.
Idiot! Do you want to die? He's the Onyx Prince Damon Xanthos. He controls more than a dozen of the world's top gangs. More importantly, he has a very important big shot backing him. Kneel! Kneel now! Get on your knees, everyone! Greetings, Mr. Xanthos.
Greetings, Mr. Xanthos.
Greetings, Your Highness.
Greetings, Your Highness.
Your Highness. So the big shot behind Mr. Xanthos turns out to be the invincible and powerful Valkyrie who rules the 3 states and 16 countries of Baltan.
How dare you offend the Valkyrie? You deserve to die for your crimes.
Your Highness, we were ignorant and foolish. It's our fault. Please forgive us. Sorry.
Please forgive us.
Scram.
Thank you, Your Highness. Thank you for sparing us, Your Highness.
Stop right there. If you disclose what happened today, your whole family will be killed.
Got it.
Get it.
Understood.
Your Highness, it's been 3 years after the battle at Frostveil Valley. How's your injury?
If it weren't for Sean, I would have died 3 years ago. My injuries have healed after 3 years of recuperation.
Congratulations, Your Highness. Your Highness, you've been married into the Grath family for 3 years. During this time, I've done per your instructions. I've had Mr. Grath join Onyx Group and given the Grath family assets worth billions of dollars.
Also, the Graths are now one of the magnates in Hork. What is your next plan?
Sean's always dreamed of achieving more success in life. So I'm planning to promote him as the new CEO of Onyx Group.
At that time, Mr. Grath will definitely become the most famous figure in Quasar and Zador. He'll be sought after by countless wealthy heiresses. Your Highness, you should reveal your identity soon.
I've been interacting with Sean as an ordinary person, as I'm afraid I might bring him pressure. Tonight, I'll tell him my real identity.
Now that the Valkyrie has appeared, Wyvern Sword can return to its master. It represents the highest power in the world. However, Phoenix Jade, representing the highest honor, is still missing. The king has said that the husband of the Valkyrie must wear Phoenix Jade.
The Phoenix returns to its home and travels all over the world in search of the Wyvern. Phoenix Jade shares a special bond with Wyvern Sword. My sixth sense tells me that its counterpart, Phoenix Jade, will show up very soon. Onyx Group will be hosting a grand event tomorrow. Send out the invitations immediately to all the influential and powerful figures from all over the world. When the time comes, I'll publicly announce that I'm promoting Sean to be the new CEO of Onyx Group.
Understood.
Tell Julian to prepare a generous wedding gift on my behalf meticulously. This wedding gift must include a city. By then, I'll give that and Phoenix Jade to Sean.
Noted.
The name of the event is Phoenix Gala.
Phoenix Jade must have reacted for a reason. Could it be she's made a reappearance?
Run then. Go ahead and run.
Save me. I can give you what you want.
7 of you are bullying one person. Have you no shame?
Who are you? How dare you meddle in Sealor's Cohen family's matters?
You're fine now.
Mr. Cohen! Mr. Cohen!
Uncle Tristan wanted to kill me 3 years ago. If you hadn't reappeared, I would have died. I swear, I'll spoil you rotten when I find you. Come in.
Mr. Cohen! I found her. I found the girl you've been looking for.
Where's she? What is her name?
Her name is Layla York, and she's married into the Grath family from Hork Kesser.
Hork Kazar? Isn't that where Onyx Group settled their base camp 3 years ago?
Yes. The Cohen family has received invitations to Onyx Group's Phoenix Gala tomorrow night. I'm sure that Grath has also received theirs.
Get my private jet ready. I'm going to Hork.
Mr. Cohen, it's not wrong for you to attend the Phoenix Gala. Onyx Group is one of the most mysterious financial organizations in the country after all. But the girl you have been searching for in the past 3 years is already someone's wife.
That doesn't matter. If she's unhappy, I'll take her away.
Understood.
The 3-year period is up. Tonight is the day I give myself to Sean.
Be gentle.
You vixen. You're quite naughty, huh?
Mom, Molly.
Don't call me that. You completely embarrassed the Grath family.
You've married into a wealthy family, but still work at a food stall. You may be shameless, but we're not.
Why should I be ashamed when I work for a living?
The Grath family is now a prestigious family in Hork Quasar. My son is also a senior leader in Onyx Group, earning hundreds of millions in dividends every year. A lowlife like you is not a good match for my son. Here's 500,000. Take it and leave.
Mom, what's the meaning of this?
It only took my son 3 years to turn Grath Corporation, which was on the verge of bankruptcy, into one of Quasar's top companies. What about you? Other than embarrassing the Grath family, what else can you do?
Do you know that I'm the reason for the Grath family's current success?
You're taking the credit? Are you also the mysterious chairman behind Onyx Group?
Even the chairman of Onyx Group has to bow and greet me when he sees me.
Oh, Layla York, I have no time for your nonsense. Hurry up and sign this.
You want us to divorce? Sure. Tell Sean to ask me. Personally.
My brother isn't home. No matter what, you have to sign the divorce papers, whether you like it or not.
Sean, be gentler.
Layla, you're not going anywhere until you sign this today.
You vixen. You're quite naughty, huh?
What are you doing?
Honey, why are you here? Honey, let me...
Sean, are you hurt? Layla, have you gone mad?
How long has it been?
2 years. Sean says that I'm the only one he loves.
Why?
Speak. You're going to divorce her. Why do you even bother with her?
Why?
You're asking why. We've been married for 3 years, but you've never let me touch you. Do you think you're so valuable? Huh? Lucy's 1,000,000 times better than you. After Onyx Group's event tomorrow, Lucy and I will get our marriage certification.
What does our 3-year relationship mean to you?
Even if I was a dog, I'd have emotional attachments after 3 years. But I hope you realize, as my wealth and status continue to grow, we're destined to be in different worlds. If you really love me, then you'll let me be happy. Only Lucy is a good match for me. As for you, you're just a liability.
A liability? Don't you know I was the one who gave you everything you have today?
Layla, are you insane? Have you lost your mind because of me? Huh? Everyone in Quasar knows that I, Sean Grath, earned everything I have today through hard work, one step at a time. How many Silence in Quasar have tried to join Onyx Group? And how many actually succeeded? Only I did! Of course, the Fullers helped me a lot too.
Having achieved such level of success, Sean needs a phoenix. Not a bird.
It doesn't matter whether it's a bird or a phoenix. If he's able to betray me for his future today, he'll betray you too.
Layla, don't you dare drive a wedge between us. I, Sean Grath, swear to God that I will only love Lucy Fuller for the rest of my life.
You said the same thing to me 3 years ago.
Layla, don't you love me? So why can't you suffer a little for me? So why can't you be a cuckold for me? What's wrong with sacrificing yourself for my future? Now that's love. Do you understand? You only make me look down on you if you keep pestering me like this.
Sean, stop wasting your time on this bumpkin.
Sign this. From now on, it's goodbye and good riddance.
Okay. Very well. Don't you regret this?
Regret? More like he'd regret staying married to a lowlife like you. You're nothing but a blemish to my son's days of glory.
You're still unaware, huh? The real big shot behind Onyx Group will be announcing my brother as the new CEO at Phoenix Gala. That's a meteoric rise, and it's all thanks to Miss Fuller.
It's pointless for you to be envious. After all, there's a huge difference in our social statuses.
You're saying that you're the reason Sean is becoming the CEO of Onyx Group.
Of course.
You're right. We really are of different statuses. But it's you who's at a lower status than me.
You're wasting your time talking to someone like her. Here, take this money and scram.
Scram!
Get lost.
You should leave.
This money means nothing to me. From now on, I have nothing to do with the Grath family.
What's the matter? Not willing to part with her?
No. If it weren't for the Fullers, I wouldn't have a chance to become the CEO of Onyx Group. Don't worry. No matter how powerful I become in the future, I'll only love you in this lifetime.
We're going to thrive! Sean will become the CEO of Onyx Group tomorrow.
Dad wanted Sean to become a manager. Who would have thought that he would have achieved such meteoric success? I have to hold on for this one for dear life.
Are you by yourself?
Stop pretending. You've been following me all the way. What's this? Do you want to court me?
Yes. I want to.
If you manage to do it, are you able to with your legs?
I don't know. I've never tried. However, if you want me to, I'll do my best. Wait, no. I'll risk my life to satisfy you.
Sorry, I'm sorry. You're taking this joke way too seriously.
I'm not joking. I'm serious. I'd give up my life for you.
You're a disabled but strong-willed guy. But I'm truly sorry. Unfortunately, you've got your eyes set on the wrong person. I don't do one-night stands.
I don't as well. My name is Brian Cohen. I want you to be my wife.
Sure. I lost a jade pendant with a phoenix symbol. If you find it, I'll marry.
Do you mean that? If you really find the jade pendant, you'll have to marry me immediately.
No problem.
How can I be sure?
If I don't keep my words, I'll die a horrible death. Enough. Go look for it then. Who knows? Maybe you'll get some clues after searching for 8 or 10 years.
There's a beautiful woman whom I can never forget. My thoughts run wild even when I don't see her for a day. The phoenix soars across the 4 seas and seeks for the wyvern. Layla York, you are now my wife.
My jade pendant! Why is it with you?
When I was hunted down 3 years ago, you were the one who saved me. That was when I found this jade pendant. Save me! I can give you what you want.
Oh!
That time, you had used a secret spell to protect my heart and stop me from dying. I haven't had a chance to thank you yet.
It's not a secret spell. I only learned a little from my master. Well, why were you hunted down 3 years ago?
My uncle had sent people to kill me. Never mind, it's all in the past. If I hadn't lost my legs, my uncle wouldn't have let me live this long.
How pitiful. Your family broke your legs, and you can only suffer in silence.
It's not important. What's important now is that we're getting married. If you don't keep your word, you'll die a horrible death. You said so yourself.
I got married the next day after divorcing that scumbag. I'm not dreaming, am I?
Wifey?
Listen up. I got married to you by accident. I'm a person who keeps my words and had no choice.
So?
So don't think you can do whatever you want just because we're married.
Let's go.
Where to?
I'm buying you a gown. You must dress up for the gala.
Gala?
The Phoenix Gala. The Cohen family has received the invitation. Since I'm in Qatar, I have to attend in order to show Onyx Group some respect. Coincidentally, I have some matters to attend to.
You received an invitation? The Cohen family? Which Cohen family? Is it the Cohen family from Ceylon?
What's the matter?
Nothing. I'll go if you want me to, but you don't need to buy me a gown. I'll just go home and change into something. You should go first. I'll meet you at Fullerton's Hotel's entrance later.
Okay, I'll listen to you.
What's the matter? Don't I look good?
You're beautiful. Let's go. Wifey? You can go in first. I have to take care of something.
Okay.
Hello?
Mr. Cohen.
Shh. Don't reveal my identity as the leader of the Utheo Valley.
Noted, Mr. Cohen.
How's it going with your investigation?
It's just that you saw it, Mr. Cohen. The Valkyrie is most likely the true leader behind Onyx Group.
The Cohen family probably knows I'm in Hork by now. I'm worried that Layla will be implicated because of me. Back when the king gave the Valkyrie her title in Balton, I did my part. Hence, she owes me a favor. I'm going to find her to protect my wife.
Noted.
Let's go. Time to meet Damon Xanthos, the Onyx Prince.
Sean, come here. Let me introduce you to some big shots.
It's a pleasure to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you. Now that I've met you, you are indeed a remarkable person.
Not only is Mr. Grath young and talented, but he's also going to be promoted as the CEO of Onyx Group. From now on, we'll have to depend on Mr. Grath.
Mr. Fuller, it's enviable that your daughter has found such a good son-in-law for you.
I'm really flattered. However, all of you are my elders. No matter how successful I am in the future, I'll still need you all to guide me.
This time, not only Mr. Xanthos, the Onyx Prince, be attending Phoenix Gala, but the true leader of Onyx Group, a mysterious big shot, will also be here.
What? Mr. Xanthos is already a formidable presence in Quasar. I can't imagine who this godlike, powerful big shot is leading him.
There are 3 speculations going around. The first speculation is the one of the 3 noble families in Silor. The second is the new leader of Utheo Valley. And the third is Balton Valkyrie.
Either one of them is at the top of Xandor's pyramid.
If you're able to obtain the mysterious Big Shot's favor, it won't be just Quasar. I will also be Xandor's most powerful new business mogul.
Sean, the spotlight will only be on you during the event. You have to do your best.
Lucy, don't worry. My brother is very remarkable. I'm sure he'll be the star of the show. Mom, it's Layla.
Sorry, please excuse me for a moment. Layla, why are you here?
I have legs. I go wherever I please.
Are you aware that Phoenix Gala is no place for a lowlife like you? Do you have an invitation?
No.
Of course you don't. Obviously, you sneaked into the Phoenix Gala because you want to pester my husband.
Who's this pumpkin? Why is she wearing a gown?
Be careful. She seems to be Mr. Graff's wife.
She's his ex-wife. Mr. Graff is going to marry Miss Fullerton. What's she doing here?
Layla, we're already divorced. Can you stop pestering me?
Where's the security? Throw this lonely bumpkin out of here.
Throw her out.
Get her out.
Layla, Phoenix Group's security system is one of the best in the world. If you don't get out of here, you'll die. I'm asking you to leave. Are you deaf? Scram. Scram! I'm telling you to scram!
It's quiet at last.
Yeah. Sean.
Layla York, have you had enough? Apologize!
If anyone should apologize, it's her.
What's going on?
Dad, you must avenge me.
You're the head of Fuller's, aren't you? You should ask your daughter what she did.
Layla, you ingrate. The Grath family took good care of you. But you went frolicking with other men. That's why my son divorced you. I didn't expect this. Not only did you not repent, but you even caused a mess and hit others at the Phoenix Gala.
Exactly, that's right. I've caught her in several affairs myself. She's a shameless slut.
That's right. Dad, she's shameless. Yes, she hit me. You must avenge me.
Not only did you cheat in your marriage, but you even dared to hit Miss Fuller. You should be punished.
Such a shameless person will only pollute Phoenix Gala by being here.
She needs to be severely punished to serve as a warning to others.
Sean, you must handle this. For my daughter.
Dad, don't worry. Layla, it's a shame I treated you well all these years. I thought you were only cheating on me, but I didn't realize you were such a vile woman.
Great. Very well. You're just as arrogant as your mom and the rest. You're even slandering me, huh? I should be thanking you for allowing me to see your true colors before Phoenix Gala commences.
You shouldn't have made a move on Lucy, who's so gentle and sensible. We're making a lifelong commitment because we're in love with each other. Can't you accept that? Apologize to Lucy immediately. Seeing that we were married in the past, I'll ask my future father-in-law to let you off the hook. Since things have come to this is the best I can do.
The best you can do? Those words sound filthy coming from you.
Layla, can't you see what's going on? Sean is the main star of the event. If you remain ignorant, you'll die when the time comes. Even your grave will be spat on.
If you don't wish to die, hurry up and kneel before my daughter and apologize.
Exactly. Hurry up and kneel.
Kneel now!
You must kneel!
Kneel!
Kneel now!
Kneel!
Kneel!
Kneel? Even with all your lives combined, you don't deserve a kneel from me. Kneel? Even with all your lives combined, you don't deserve a kneel from me.
Layla, I really admire your courage to die. How dare you say no one here is qualified? Everyone here is a powerful figure in the world, able to stir up a storm with just a stomp of their foot. What do you think you are? The daughter from one of Salorn's 3 noble families? Or the wife of the Mr. Xanthos of the Onyx Prince? Huh?
Speaking of Damon Xanthos, I should ask this trash if he sent out the invitations with his eyes closed. Why did he even invite all these brainless idiots?
I think you've truly lost your mind after the divorce. How dare you disrespect Mr. Xanthos like that? No one can save you now.
Mr. Xanthos is not only the CEO of Onyx Group, but he also controls the fate of dozens of the world's top gangs. Most importantly, Mr. Xanthos has an invincible big shot backing him, not to mention Quasar, but who in the entire Zador dares to offend him?
Mr. Xanthos' honor must not be tarnished. This bitch must be punished.
Exactly, she must be punished. In order to protect Mr. Xanthos' honor, the Len family will not tolerate this.
The Wild family also defends Mr. Xanthos' honor. Security! Where's the security? Throw her out!
Ignorant and cunning fools. Do you know who she is? Ignorant and cunning fools. Do you know who she is? Your Highness, Your Highness. If you don't want to die, get lost!
Let's go!
Miss, who are you? How do you know Layla?
You have no right to know my identity. Her Highness has an honorable status. How can you offend her? Apologize to Her Highness now. Otherwise, I'll make you regret it.
How arrogant of you. Layla has hired so many actors. You must have spent lots of money.
It's absurd.
You just want to pretend to be a prominent lady for once to show off to Sean. Do you want Sean to reconcile with you? What a pity. You're still a fake. A peasant can never be a noble person.
Do you think I'm joking around?
You're good at acting. How much does she pay you? I'll double it. Beat her up.
Get lost.
Sean!
Have you had enough trouble, Layla? Will you only regret it when you're dead? I'm doing this for you. Stop being ungrateful. Don't you understand? The most important thing at Phoenix Gala today is not about me becoming the CEO of Onyx. It's the appearance of the true leader behind the company. She has a higher status than every prominent family in Quasar. If you make a scene today, you'll be disrespecting her. It's a heinous crime. Do you understand?
You're afraid? You should. Surrender willingly and stop being ignorant now. After all, apologize sincerely to everyone here. Beg for your life. You should know that every powerful man here can kill you easily, as if you're nothing.
You're right. To me, everyone here is worthless. You're also right. It's indeed a heinous crime to offend. That's because I am the true leader behind Onyx Group.
Mr. Cohen.
Long time no see, Mr. Xanthos. Can we talk?
You're too polite. Sure.
I'll be frank. I'd like to know how Onyx Group and Belton's Valkyrie are connected.
I'm sorry. Even if you're from the Cohen family, I can't answer your question. However, I believe you will know the answer very soon.
Understood.
Why did Her Highness marry Mr. Cohen? Even so, it seems like Mr. Cohen doesn't know Her Highness's true identity. If I'm not mistaken, this woman is the wife of a department manager from Onyx Group. How could it be?
I don't care about her past married life. Now she's mine. Heed what I'm about to say next. The Valkyrie owed me a favor. I want her to pay it now. I want her to protect my wife when necessary.
If there's nothing else, I'll take my leave. They're still waiting for me at the Phoenix Gala.
You're also right. It's indeed a heinous crime to offend me. That's because I'm the true leader behind Onyx Group.
You merely hired a few actors with weapons. Do you really think you're powerful? Even impersonating the true leader. Get down from there!
Move!
Yes, move!
That's right!
Move!
Layla, do you really think you're invincible? It's the grand sea of the most powerful person.
Why can't she sit there? Her Highness was the one who gave the order to hold the Phoenix Gala tonight.
We know this person better than anyone else. She usually works at food stalls to earn money. Why is she here, recklessly impersonating the mysterious boss? She overestimates herself.
It's you who overestimate yourself. Her Highness is noble and one of a kind. How dare you slander her?
Layla, you'll do anything just to get what you want. You're acting wantonly at the Phoenix Gala just because you can't bear to see my darling succeed. You also try to make the mysterious boss angry so that everything here can be ruined.
You're good, Layla. We wasted so much effort to take care of you. Have you no conscience?
Layla, I didn't expect that. You'd be willing to die just to destroy my future. As we were once married, just move away from there immediately. I'll use my status as the future CEO of Onyx Group to save you.
Shut up! You owe Her Highness a great debt of gratitude, but you cheated on her. You're the one who should die.
You're gonna die anyway, so let's see what else you can do.
Do something. Let's see. Dead people can't do nothing.
Yes. Dead people can't do anything.
That's right. You're going to die today.
If that's the case, you'll get what you wish for. Make the 4 great families go bankrupt within 5 minutes. Make the 4 great families go bankrupt within 5 minutes.
Her Highness orders for the Fuller family, the Wilde family, the Lipson family, and the Len family of Khazur to go bankrupt within 5 minutes. Did you hear me?
The people of Quasar rely on the Fullers to get their daily necessities. You want to make us go bankrupt with just a few words? That's a big dream of yours.
The Len family controls hundreds of real estate companies in Quasar. Even the banks can't touch me. Can you truly make me go bankrupt with just a few words? You wish!
The Wild family controls more than half of the power industry in Quasar. We have at least 50 power plants. Do you think you can make my family go bankrupt? That's ridiculous!
That's right. The Lipson family monopolizes the entire pharmaceutical industry. Who do you think you are?
Darling, you're running the show today. Don't be merciful.
You're in deep trouble now. Only I can save you. Don't push your luck.
You'd better think of a way to save yourself. I'm the one who secretly granted the Grath family their power, wealth, and status. You were destined to miss out on wealth and power beyond measure the moment you betrayed our marriage. There's only a minute left before the 4 great families go bankrupt.
1 minute? You refuse to give up until you're defeated, but none of it matters. I'll show you the meaning of despair. As the wife of the future CEO of the Onyx Group, I announce that Layla York's attitude is so despicable that not only she insulted Mr. Xanthos, but she even dared to impersonate the true leader behind Onyx Group, as well as ruined the Phoenix Gala and my husband's career. She deserves to die. Now, arrest her and kill her immediately.
Lucy's right. Bodyguards, take her away and kill her immediately.
Hark! Bodyguards of the Lipsons!
Hark, bodyguards of the Lens!
Hark, bodyguards of the Wilds!
Half a minute.
Layla, you're already in deep trouble. Can't you repent?
Look at this. This is power. This is status. You're beneath me, and I can do anything to you.
You'll know soon enough the meanings of power and status. Time's up.
Hello, Mr. Frost.
Something bad's happened, Mr. Fuller. Fuller Group's shares dropped all of a sudden. The company's going bankrupt.
What? Fuller Group is about to go bankrupt.
What? Lens Group's $200 billion foreign debt is gone? The properties are all seized?
What? The safety department has taken over the Wild's power plants for dangerously generating electricity?
What? The Lipson's pharmaceutical license is banned? All the collaborators have quit on us?
This is impossible.
Did you do all these? Impossible.
Nothing is impossible. You'll regret betraying Her Highness for your entire life.
Impossible. She's a lowly country bumpkin. How can she make them go bankrupt in minutes?
You know nothing about true power.
Who are you?
Could Layla indeed be the true leader behind Onyx Group?
Tell me, what did we miss out on?
It's utterly impossible. Sean, call Mr. Xanthos now. It's suspicious. How could she be the mysterious boss?
Yes, you're right. This wicked woman must have used some trick to seize the business of the four great families. We have to ask Mr. Xanthos to do justice.
Dad, we better kick this wicked woman out before he arrives.
Sure. Bodyguards of the Fullers.
Yes! Hark, bodyguards of the Lipsons!
Yes!
Hark, bodyguards of the Let's!
Yes! Hark, bodyguards of the Wild!
Yes!
Go!
Let's see who dared to make a scene at the Phoenix Gala. Let's see who dared to make a scene at the Phoenix Gala.
Mr. Xanthos, you're finally here. Welcome, Mr. Xanthos. Welcome, Mr. Xanthos.
Why have the four of you brought so many men to cause a scene at my place?
We dare not do that.
Mr. Xanthos, this woman is still sitting on the grand seat of the true leader behind Onyx Group. Kill her now!
Mr. Xanthos, is my wife, Layla York, a true leader behind Onyx Group?
Is the truth that important? Damon, you should take care of Onyx Group properly.
The audacity of yours! Bitch, you have no right to call Mr. Xanthos by his name.
It looks like Mr. Xanthos didn't say that you're the true leader. Ah, Layla, you've made Mr. Xanthos angry. How should I save you?
It's good that Layla is not the true leader behind Onyx Group.
Still, how did she make the four great families go bankrupt with merely a few words?
Mrs. Xanthos, you must do us justice. She's ruined the Phoenix Gala. We stopped her, but no one knows how she bankrupted the four great families.
Yes, Mr. Xanthos, I beg you, save the Fuller family. My family has always obeyed Onyx Group. We have done many things for the company. However, one call from her made us bankrupt.
That's right! Mr. Xanthos, please save us!
We don't care how you did it, but Mr. Xanthos is here now. It's the end of you.
Yes, she's doomed.
Yes, you're done for.
She's in trouble.
You're finished!
Shut your mouth! Tell me, what's going on?
Mr. Xanthos, it started when this bitch got divorced.
Miss York got divorced?
Mr. Xanthos, Sean is the future CEO of Onyx Group. He wouldn't divorce his wife recklessly. It's her who seduced men. That's why Sean divorced her.
Are you sure?
Mom, don't tell the others about the scandal. Stop talking. Mrs. Xanthos, when will the true leader behind Onyx Group arrive? Also, when's the ceremony announcing me as the CEO of Onyx Group?
Don't be so impatient. The mysterious boss will give you a surprise. A big one at that. Then, please continue.
Mr. Xanthos, my darling has divorced this bitch, so she feels dissatisfied and wants to ruin the event. She even said that you're a loser.
Huh?
We wanted her to stop, but she wouldn't listen. She even sat on the great seat you prepared for the boss. It's flawless. We don't know what she did to make the four great families who support Onyx Group go bankrupt. Mr. Xanthos looked very angry. It's the end for Layla.
That's right. She doesn't even respect Onyx Group. She deserved to be punished.
That's true.
Right. It's better for this kind of woman to die sooner.
That's right. Kill her. Otherwise, anyone can disrespect Onyx Group from now on. Mr. Xanthos.
It's true. She needs to die.
All right. Very well. Well done. Each and every one of you.
Mr. Xanthos, it's nothing. It's something I should do for Onyx Group. After all, I'll be the wife of the future CEO of Onyx Group.
Bitch.
Mr. Xanthos, you're right. This bitch still hasn't moved from the seat. It's truly lawless. She's too arrogant.
I was talking to you. bitch.
Mr. Xanthos, why did you slap Lucy? The Fuller family has been loyal to Onyx Group.
Damon, greet Her Highness.
I'm Damon Xanthos from Onyx Group, here to request an audience with... I'm requesting an audience with you, Miss York.
Greetings, Miss York.
This... Greeting, Miss York.
Greetings, Miss York.
This.
They're kneeling down. Mr. Xanthos is kneeling before Layla.
Who is she?
Impossible. This is impossible.
It's the end of us. Could it be that Layla is the true leader?
I'm sorry for being late, causing these morons to offend you. Please forgive me.
It's okay. If you had arrived earlier, I wouldn't have known these people's true natures.
Don't worry. I will make these morons die.
There's no need for that. Taking away their wealth, status, and power will make them suffer more.
Sure, you're right. I announce that the 4 great families of Quasar will no longer exist. From now on, Onyx Group will annihilate anyone who dares to collaborate with them in the future.
The Lipson family. The Lipson family is ruined.
Glen Group is completely gone.
The Wild family's business for years. What have I done?
Layla, you truly the same Layla that I knew?
I'm the real deal.
Mr. Xanthos, is the Fuller family support the reason I could become the CEO?
Are you daydreaming? Can a mere family like them control Onyx Group? Even so, you truly missed out on being rich and powerful beyond measure. You truly missed out on being rich and powerful beyond measure.
It's impossible. This is impossible.
Nothing is impossible. This is your choice.
It's ruined. All is ruined. Oh my. Oh, what did I miss out on?
Sean, lot changes with time. There's karma for everything. Unfortunately, there is no redo button. The position of CEO of Onyx Group has become a wild goose chase for you.
I now announce that Sean Grath is no longer an employee of Onyx Group. He also won't become the CEO of Onyx Group.
So you've been hiding everything from me for the past 3 years?
Yes.
Why? Why didn't you tell me? If you were to tell me earlier, this wouldn't have happened!
Sean, your so-called power and status come easily to me. But they're worth nothing. You were right. You and I are not the same. People with different beliefs can't be together. Take care of yourself. I've given the Graths wealth and fame, yet you don't appreciate it. Then I shall take everything back today, because you don't deserve it.
Oh, it's the end. The Grath family is ruined.
Will we be beggars after this?
Honey, it's my fault. Give me another chance. It was Lucy. She was the one who said that the Fullers have been helping me secretly in Onyx Group. That's why I was confused.
Enough, Sean. You don't think you're wrong even after everything that has happened? The Graths went bankrupt 3 years ago. I was afraid my identity would be a burden to you. So I used an ordinary person's identity to protect you, help you, and love you for 3 years. Initially, everything here could have been yours, yet you didn't appreciate it.
Honey, I was wrong. Honey! Do I have to die for you to forgive me? Let me offer my apology with death.
Son!
Don't stain my carpet.
I'll offer my apology with death!
Since you've saved me before, I'll spare your life. From now on, let's call it quits.
Do you have anything else to say?
Lucy, you're useless. Mr. York, I taught Lucy wrong. My wicked daughter has offended you. I'll kick her out of the family. I won't let her appear in front of you anymore.
Dad!
You have no right to speak here. Mr. York, our family has diligently worked for Onyx Group for many generations. Please, spare us.
Miss York, please spare Len Group. Hundreds of our staff depend on us. Miss York.
Miss York, please spare the Wild family. Show us mercy.
Yes, Miss York. We were foolish and ignorant. Please spare the Lipson family. Please spare us.
You're not foolish. On the contrary, you're smarter than everyone else. Did anyone show any proof that I had an extramarital affair? Did anyone listen to my explanations? Now, I have no evidence as well to prove that they're having an affair. Why do you suddenly believe my word? You're merely sycophants. It's fine. As you're managing the economy of work, the 4 great families can temporarily be exempted from bankruptcy.
Thank you,
Miss York. Thank you.
Thank you.
If you dare use your powers to oppress others in the future, I won't spare you.
We dare not do it again.
She lied to you! The true leader behind Onyx Group is not her. The true leader behind Onyx Group is not her.
Greetings, General Hearts.
Greetings, General Hearts. Greetings, General Hearts.
Lydia, isn't she the daughter of the Hart's family who has been looking for me for a long time?
General Hearts, you're saying that the true leader behind Onyx Group is not Layla?
That's right.
But we saw Mr. Xanthos kneel in front of her, General Hertz.
Mr. Xanthos, this is your territory. I still need to show respect to Onyx Group. After all, I can fairly guess the identity of the true leader.
General Hart, who is the true leader behind Onyx Group?
Yes, who is it?
Mr. Xanthos, you obviously knew everyone in Zador has been searching for the leader, but you looked for a country bumpkin to impersonate her because of her true identity. Aren't you afraid of God's wrath?
What are you trying to say?
There are 3 rumors going around. Firstly, it's either one of the 3 noble families of Salorn. Secondly, it could be the new leader of Eusthio Valley. Thirdly, it may be Bolton's Valkyrie. Meanwhile, this person has nothing to do with these 3 people. You are all fools.
General Hearts, who is the true leader behind Onyx Group?
Oh, Mr. Xanthos, although you have an excellent security system, the Hart's family has been the best hacker team in the world. It's easy to search for someone.
We talked a lot, but who is the true leader?
That's right, General Hearts. Don't keep us in suspense.
General Hearts, please tell us.
The true leader behind Onyx Group is Bolton's Valkyrie.
What do you mean? Are you saying that this person's fake?
Yes.
I told you so. She has no control over the bankruptcy of the 4 great families' businesses. It turns out that Mr. Xanthos and the country bumpkin were putting up an act.
Oh, that's right. As Mr. Xanthos was a banker, no one would question the woman's identity. Then they would use the true leader's name to gain control over everything. Oh, Mr. Xanthos, you lied to us.
If that's true, perhaps Your Highness was the one who gifted everything to my family.
Layla, You had the nerve to impersonate her.
The Hart's family has always respected Her Highness. We're willing to follow her orders. A country bumpkin like you probably doesn't know that you are impersonating such a powerful leader. Still, you have already offended her. Mr. Xanthos, I'll kill her here in your territory. Do you have a problem?
How dare you?
Watch me!
General Hartz, do you know that she is truly...
The Hartz family has been communicating with Frostveil. I cannot reveal my identity. But I secretly observe them first. Everything has been done. What else do you want to do?
I want to bring your corpse to meet Her Highness.
Let's see who would dare do that.
The Cohens of Zador? The Cohen family is rumored to be one of the 3 noble families standing at the top of Zador. Why is he here?
The Cohens of Ceylon are a prominent family who stand at the top of the pyramid.
It turns out Brian is Mr. Cohen. Everyone in the government had opposed me before, but he was the only righteous one.
Mr. Cohen is engaged to General Hartz. How could he beg on another woman's behalf?
Put it down.
Brian, why are you here?
Mr. Xanthos, Belton's Valkyries are my debt. Please do me a favor.
All right, Mr. Cohen.
Why should we? He merely supported Belton's Valkyrie when she was about to be appointed as the head here. Is he hoping that Her Highness will forgive someone unrelated to the Cohen family for a small favor?
True. Why?
True.
Why?
Why?
Why is that?
Why?
Why is that? Why? Tell us.
Because she is my wife, and the future matriarch of the Cohen family in Ceylon. Is this enough?
Layla, is he telling the truth? You're married?
Layla, it has only been a day since you and Sean had your divorce.
I must thank you for not appreciating her. It gave me a chance.
You're married?
Yes.
Is Mr. Cohen the person you rely on? You even confidently accused me of betraying you. Didn't you betray our marriage as well?
I don't care what you think.
Eat him up.
Today, I would like to officially introduce her as my wife. She's the female owner and future matriarch of the Cohen family. Moreover, she's also the female boss of Cohen Group. I don't care if you like her or not, but you must know that I care deeply for her. If you harm her, it will be worse than harming me. If you make her unhappy, I'll make your entire family unhappy as well. Do I make myself clear?
Brian, do you still respect the Hart's family?
You're aware of the reason for our betrothal. You're also aware of what your family's done before. Do you want me to reveal it in public?
You!
General Hartz, this country bumpkin managed to persuade Mr. Xanthos to act along and made Mr. Cohen marry her. It seems like she is perfectly skilled in seducing men.
Miss Fuller, you truly surprise me. If we want to talk about an expert in seducing men.
Beat her up! I said it before. Layla is dear to me. You can't badmouth and harm her.
Brian, we're engaged. How dare you insult me for a country bumpkin? You deserve to be beaten up.
Apologize.
What did you say?
I told you to apologize to Brian.
You must be crazy. Do you know who I am?
I don't care. No one can mistreat my husband.
It's okay, wifey. It was just a slap. It's the only thing she can do. You saw it as well. What's done is done.
A lowly person like her wants to compete against me. Is she worthy?
Why isn't she? In your eyes, am I not a lowly person as well? I know that I'm a crippled good-for-nothing and not worthy of you, General Hartz. Therefore, our betrothal should end now.
Brian, how dare you cancel a betrothal in public? For you to say that so easily, wouldn't my family and I turn into laughingstocks? If anyone dares to make me the laughingstock today, I'll kill you.
I'm here. If you want my life, come and get it.
Who do you think you are, to speak this way to me?
Oh, Layla, General Hearts is a Nebula warrior and the commander of Thornwood, so she's powerful. If I were to be frank, she is equal to Bolton's Valkyrie. Yet you called off the betrothal in public. Do you truly think you're invincible?
Power symbolizes responsibility. It's used to help the people, not to frighten them.
What a sharp-tongued person. Even if I have to destroy the world, I must kill you as a sacrifice. Wyvern sword!
Seeing the sword, it's equivalent to meeting the Valkyrie. Lydia, kneel down immediately.
Greetings, Your Highness! Greetings, Your Highness!
Mr. Xanthos, you're great at acting. You even borrowed the Wyvern sword for her to use to impersonate Her Highness. Onyx Group is the minion of Bolton's Valkyrie.
Lydia, seeing the sword, it's equivalent to meeting Her Highness. Will you obey?
Yes! Bolton's Valkyrie destroyed Zelion and drove out the Dalmaritans, and united 3 states and 16 countries. She even killed the 3 warrior gods of Frostveil 3 years ago in Uthio Valley. Her achievements are well known. How can I not obey her?
Let me remind you something. There are people that you can't offend.
I'm doing this to show my respect to Her Highness. But it doesn't mean I'm scared. Brian, I think I underestimated you. I didn't expect that you'd get to know Her Highness first. Still, even if the Valkyrie controls the lands, she can't control our affair. Our betrothal can't be cancelled.
To me, the betrothal can be cancelled.
Layla, that's enough. You're lucky that Mr. Xanthos borrowed Wyvern's sword to shield you, but you're nothing compared to General Hertz.
Layla took out the Wyvern's sword, but Mr. Xanthos didn't reprimand her. Instead, it protected her. Could it be that Layla is the owner of the sword? And the unparalleled Bolton's Valkyrie?
If you willingly divorce Brian, I won't blame you for being disrespectful. I'll even grant you wealth and fame for a lifetime. You'll have to remarry the loser first, though. I want Brian to see clearly that the woman he's chosen is merely a lowly person who can be bought off with money.
How much will you offer?
$10 million or $100 million. It's up to you.
That's it? I thought you were extremely rich, but I didn't expect this.
Speak carefully. Brian may be able to protect you now, but it won't last forever. If I want to kill you, it will be as easy as killing an ant.
Don't be afraid. I've said it before. I'm willing to give my life up for you.
Mr. Cohen, why do you want to take my wife away? General Hearts is an outstanding woman. I'm begging you, don't involve my wife in the messy affair between the noble families.
I'm not afraid.
My wife is right. I must cancel the betrothal.
Well done, Brian. I'll bring the contract to the Cohens and ask for an explanation. I want everyone to know that no one can and is allowed to cancel the betrothal.
You won't have it. The betrothal must be cancelled today.
Who do you think you are? Do you have a death wish?
Julian, now that you're here, come in.
Tell General Hearts that Brian is Her Highness's husband. Let's see if she dares to proceed with the betrothal.
Layla, giving out false orders on Her Highness's behalf will result in consequences you cannot withstand.
Could you please stop? You're only asking for death.
Hey, Layla, Don't bring us down with your death wish.
Have you ever considered that what I said would be in line with Her Highness's intentions?
How dare you, a peasant, issue false orders for Her Highness? If this goes unaddressed, it will damage Her Highness's reputation.
Silence! Mr. Cohen. Brian Cohen is the Valkyrie's husband.
What? Layla's words carry the weight of an order. I was right. Layla is the Valkyrie.
What a great chance for wealth I overlooked!
That's impossible. You must be kidding.
I'm being serious. It's her order.
Who exactly are you? How can you issue orders for Her Highness that even Julian is following your instructions?
I find your fear quite satisfying. This is how you should react to me.
How dare you!
Her Highness's degree holds authority over everyone. How dare you defy it?
At this point, you have no choice but to comply. End the betrothal.
I clearly have no means to take a man away from Her Highness. Brian, I'm calling off the engagement.
Very well. You've made a wise decision, General Hartz. However, you must take an oath, or you won't be able to leave tonight.
How dare you!
This is Her Highness's order.
I, Lydia Hartz, swear that I will never regret my decision to break my engagement with Brian Cohen. If I break this oath, I will accept God's punishment.
Hey, Mom. If Mr. Cohen is the Valkyrie's husband, Layla...
She'll be in serious trouble for trying to steal Her Highness's man.
Silence! Mr. Cohen, these are the dowries gifted to you by Her Highness. Here we have 2 millennia ginseng from Mount Skyfury.
She gave him 2 millennia ginseng from Mount Skyfury. It's hard to even obtain one.
This is the Starstone.
This starstone is exceptional. There's only one in the world, and those who possess it will be blessed with good luck.
Here's the jade and cabbage.
My goodness. It's even more dazzling than the most cherished piece in the Obscura Museum.
This is the Serpent's Ruby.
That's incredible. It's the God's Eye, one set in the Pharaoh's scepter, symbolizing immense power.
Here's a Phoenix Pill.
The Phoenix Pill is capable of bringing someone back from the dead. Her Highness is truly generous for willingly gifting those treasures as dowries.
Millennia ginseng, starstone, jadeite cabbage, scepter's ruby. Those should have been mine.
Dear God, what exceptional wealth I have overlooked.
These dowries are indeed treasures of the world, but none of their values can compare to this.
These showcase dowry items are already breathtaking. I wonder what could surpass them.
Any of the displayed dowry items would fetch a fortune if put up for auction. Does this mean the final piece will be unimaginable?
However, we need you to reveal it yourself, Mr. Cohen.
Mr. Cohen, please reveal it.
Julian, I'm disabled and unfit to be Her Majesty's husband, so I won't be accepting her dowry.
Will you really give up all these riches? Are you willing to give up the immense power you could have? Does this also mean you'll give up on being second to none?
Yes, without any regrets.
But aren't you afraid of the consequences of defying Her Highness's order?
I've already said, I give you my life. I will only marry you in this lifetime.
You're bold to defy Her Highness's request to marry.
What can I say? My wife has me head over heels.
Will you all just stand by and watch him disrespect and defy Her Highness's order?
Her Highness never uses her power to force others. Marriage only happens when both parties agree to it. I don't think Her Highness will be offended by this.
Brian, don't get complacent just because of my vow. Remember, you declined to be Her Highness's husband today. How long do you think you, someone disabled, can protect your wife with your title as the eldest son of the Cohens?
I don't need anyone's protection. If you have doubts, let's spar.
You're quite brave for challenging General Hearts like that. Bravo! What an eventful gala. This is truly intriguing.
Why are you here?
I'm here to inform you that Grandpa has named me the leader of the Cohens.
What?
I've received full support during the family meeting. Apart from that, Grandpa will personally ask the king to crown me as the Marquess of Hork during my wedding to the Hunt's daughter. Brian, you'll have to kneel before me when you see me then. Oh, I apologize. I forgot about your disability. Well, I will allow you to lean on others for support while you do that.
Mr. Brian is the first in line heir of the Cohen family. Moreover, only the eldest child of the family can inherit the title of Marquess of Hork. This isn't something the Cohens can decide by voting.
I know. That's why I need you, Brian, to sign this agreement, to give up your position as the family's leader and forego the Marquess title inheritance.
Noah, being the family's leader and the Marquis of Hork mean nothing to me. Please stop whatever you're trying to scheme.
You're incapable of competing for those positions against me. After all, you've turned down General Hearts and the Valkyrie, two powerful backers, and chosen a lowly country bumpkin instead. All I can say is that you're foolish.
What's so appealing about being the Marquess of Hork?
You're so ignorant and uneducated. The Marquess of Hork doesn't kneel to the monarch, but officials must respect him. Someone like you naturally wouldn't grasp its significance. Now, Brian is poised to lose everything, and you're the cause of it.
I doubt my husband will be bothered by it.
Enough. Drop your pretense. Since this foolish woman has torn up the engagement, you'll need to handwrite another.
Losing those positions might not bother my husband, but he won't be doing that.
Exactly. Mr. Brian won't be writing any agreements.
Miles, help me understand what future you see with this disabled man. Honestly, it would be wisest for you to submit to me. Brian, it's not just our family, but the public also recognizes that I am the best person to lead the family.
What makes you so sure about that?
Give it to me. This is the Hunt's dowry for me. The share transfer agreement of Zenith Group that is worth trillions. It will not only elevate my family's financial status, but it'll also demonstrate that I am more capable and suitable to be the family's leader and the Marquess of Hork than this disabled man. Am I right?
Zenith Group is a $1 trillion company with wealth probably surpassing that Onyx Group.
In the presence of true nobility, our little wealth means nothing.
Forming a marriage alliance with the noble Hunt family will create significant power. Noah's future is boundless.
I doubt that Zenith Group alone can bring my husband down.
I bet there's no other dowry involving a $1 trillion company like this one. What a country bumpkin. All talk and no thought.
Layla, do you reconsider your actions? There's no need to get involved in this.
Hissa. If I offer a dowry more valuable than Zenith Group for my husband, will that silence you?
You're overestimating yourself. Forget about Zenith Group. If you had 10 million for a dowry, I wouldn't force him to sign the agreement. Unfortunately, you don't have the money.
Where's the Valkyrie's dowry? May I borrow it?
We're honored.
Julian!
This is my dowry. A city called Nordstone.
Nordstone? Do you mean the wealthiest and most prosperous city, which had a GDP of 50 trillion last year? This should have been mine.
It's unbelievable that she is giving away Nordstone, a famous city, as a dowry. No matter how wealthy Xanthos Group is, it can't compete with Nordstone.
I retract my absurd statement earlier. Nordstone stands as the greatest dowry of all time, unmatched by any other.
There's always someone greater. Her Highness. Dowry transcends mere nobility.
Accepting Nordstone could bring Brian a meteoric rise. The allure of leading the Cohens and holding the title of Marquess of Orc pales in comparison to this.
This is absurd! It's Her Highness's dowry. How could you borrow it? And it's the Nordstone, no less.
Despite her generosity, she wouldn't lend her dowry. I need an explanation.
General Hartz, are you thinking clearly? Her Highness doesn't owe anyone an explanation when it comes to how she handles her dowry.
Noah, is this enough for you to accept your defeat?
Well...
How dare you? Are you challenging Her Highness?
I accept my defeat.
If you insist on making my husband sign the agreement again, I won't hesitate to show you what real authority looks like.
Layla, who are you? What's your relationship with Her Highness? Have I been mistaken all along? Are you the Valkyrie?
Damn it, Layla. If you had told me about your high status sooner, I wouldn't have divorced you.
Are you really?
Honey,
Her Highness has arrived!
Welcome to the Phoenix Gala, Your Highness.
Welcome, Your Highness! Welcome, Your Highness! We're pleased by your arrival, Your Highness! Welcome to Phoenix Gala, Your Highness!
I'm not kneeling due to my disability, but why aren't you?
I have my reasons as well.
I must have underestimated my wife. What is her connection to the Valkyrie?
Lillian has been posing as myself and stationed in Bolton to deter enemy nations at the border. Why has she come to the plains? Has something happened that she couldn't control?
Please rise.
Greetings, Your Highness. I'm Lydia Hartz, the Nebula warrior and commander of Thornwood.
Anything?
Your Highness, what is your relationship with Layla? She has been misusing your dowry. Specifically, Nordstone.
I don't know her well, but I owed Brian a favor. So I gifted him the city as a wedding gift to him and his wife. Do you have any objections?
Oh no, I wouldn't dare.
How is this possible? So Layla isn't Valkyrie?
So, was the idea of Brian becoming her husband an impromptu arrangement made by Layla?
She's acting under my command. Are you questioning my orders?
No, I'm not.
Thank you, Your Highness. Whether giving away Nordstone was my wife's decision or yours, I won't accept it. It's too valuable.
What? How could anyone reject the gift of a city, especially one like Nordstone?
Are you sure? Without Nordstone, you will lose Bolton as your supporter. Based on what I know about your current situation, you'll be losing everything soon.
You're wrong. I still have her with me. I still have her with me.
Everything is settled now. Anyone who dares to dissent will face destruction. The Phoenix Gala concludes here. You may leave.
You've been falsely asserting authority. Let's see how we can handle this.
Brian, by rejecting Her Highness's offer, you're giving up everything. I'm curious to see how you'll fight me now.
I've already told you that. I've no interest in becoming our family's leader or the Marquis of Hork. My disability.
Don't belittle yourself. The fact that you have the courage to reject Northstone shows you're stronger than most.
Leia, you're the only person I've left. Can you please give our relationship another chance for the sake of our 3-year marriage? Although Layla is nobody, I have no other options. Better to rely on her than nothing at all.
Sean, are you crazy? Why are you acting like a simp now?
Shut up! If you hadn't seduced me, I wouldn't have been blinded by money and power.
Enough, let's leave. You humiliated yourself again.
Layla, when I saved you back then, I swore to cherish you for a lifetime. I know what I did was wrong. Are you going to choose your short-lived relationship with Mr. Cohen over 3 years of love?
I'll never forget how you saved me. But I don't love you anymore.
Have you had a change of heart?
The fact that you are standing before me now represents the extent of forgiveness I can offer. You can accept whatever I'm willing to give. But if I choose not to give it, you have no right to demand it. I will never reconcile.
Since she's pushing you away, I can take you under my wing as my lapdog. I can provide you with power and wealth. I can even arrange a wife for you.
Sean, you should agree to it. General Hartz's favor is a tremendous blessing for our family.
Sean, stop dwelling on this lowly woman and accept her offer.
I can't tell if General Hartz is serious. Damn it. I've only just begun turning over a new leaf. I can't change my mind so quickly. Layla, even if you're not the Valkyrie, I must make you mine. You have ruined my future. I'll do the same to yours once I have you.
I won't be anyone's lapdog.
It appears you don't grasp the need to submit to others before rising above. I seem to have overestimated you. I will get even with whatever happened today.
Don't worry, honey. I'll protect you, no matter what.
Okay, let's leave. It's late now. You should stay.
What? No, I'm leaving. I have matters to attend to. What are you doing?
You're blushing.
I'm warning you. Although we're married, don't you cross the line.
You were so confident in front of everyone else. Why have you become so shy now that you're with me?
No, I'm not. Well, after your actions at the gala, the Cohens won't let you off easily.
Are you worried about me?
Since we're legally married, I must be there for you. How about I accompany you to meet your family sometime?
Oh, it's not necessary. You know, my family's a bit complicated, and I don't want you to get caught in the middle so soon.
But...
It's settled. If you come with me, I might get distracted.
Can you explain why you didn't notify in advance before leaving your post and coming to the plains?
I'm sorry, Your Highness. I didn't have time to report to you. The king has numerous urgent requests for a private audience with you at Cylern. I didn't dare to delay, so I came to Quasar immediately to meet you.
The last time the king was this urgent to meet me was during the Uthio Valley battle. What happened?
It's over at Frostveil. They've arrived earlier than expected.
What?
Rumor has it that the Cohens are their first target.
How are the preparations for Frostveil coming along?
Their diplomats will be arriving shortly.
Good.
Our families have spent years preparing to overpower the Cohens. Despite their outward strength, they are vulnerable within. Not to mention they have a disabled leader, Brian. I imagine not all the Cohens are happy with him. They will crumble completely with merely little effort from us. You could have used the Cohens as your stepping stone, General Hartz, to achieve another monumental feat. Sadly, Layla, a country bumpkin, ruined his opportunity. I genuinely feel sorry for you.
As you said, she's just a country bumpkin. She can't cause me any trouble. I am determined to achieve this monumental feat. With that, I'll be as powerful as a Valkyrie, a feat celebrated for ages and unparalleled in this world.
That's excellent.
It's time for a change. I have things to do. You can go now. Come out!
I'm willing to be your loyal lapdog, General Hartz.
I was right about you. However, I don't trust people with hidden agendas.
General Hartz, you're a formidable leader. You can see right through me easily. However, I'm more than just a loyal follower. I have my own value.
Oh? Really?
I am Layla's savior.
This is intriguing. I have a mission for you.
I'll do whatever it takes to complete it, General Hartz.
I want you to be intimate with Layla. I want you to be intimate with Layla. And record it. When that video is publicized, I doubt the Cohens will accept Brian marrying such a promiscuous woman. By then, I will naturally become Brian's wife.
General Hartz, she hates me the most now. I can't execute that plan.
Since you mentioned you're her savior, use that to invite her for a drink. This drug is potent. Even the strongest fighters can't resist its effects upon drinking it. Do what you have to. I've already prepared Room Oasis for you.
Don't worry, General Hartz. I'll handle the mission.
Brian, let's meet. I need to talk to you. I'm waiting for you at Azor Club.
About what, General Hartz?
You'll find out when you arrive. I have one request. Come alone.
I'm not interested.
It's about Layla. Do I have her attention now? I'm in room Moonbeam of Azure Club.
Change your plans. Take me to Azure Club.
Okay.
We have nothing to discuss. Don't call me again.
I've something important to tell you.
It doesn't matter. That's none of my concern.
Layla, I've been your savior. In a relationship with you for 3 years. I want to meet you one last time.
I'm busy. Goodbye.
Wait. If I told you that your savior was someone else, wouldn't you want to know who?
What?
I'm waiting for you at Room Oasis in Azure Club.
If it wasn't Sean who saved me, then who could it be?
Frostveil's diplomats will be arriving soon. What plans do you have, Mr. Cohen?
Don't worry about me, General Hartz. Let's focus on business.
Have a drink of this, and I'll reveal Layla's secret to you.
It's spiked.
Yes. I spiked it so that I can sleep with you. Will you drink it? You can decline.
Speak now. Tell me the secret.
Layla must be important to you, considering how you're willing to take a spiked drink.
What exactly are you getting at?
Do you think I'm joking? I did spike the drink. The secret I want to share is that Sean has invited your wife for a catch-up session next door. Is Layla here?
She's in the room now. Sean promised to complete a mission and gain leverage over her.
Good. I'm heading to a secret meeting with Frostveil's diplomats. Once you obtain the video, come to me. Keep an eye on him.
Okay.
Lydia, you're playing with fire. How dare you conspire with Frostveil and scheme against my wife?
We're getting more and more estranged from each other.
Yeah.
I like Brian very much, even though he's disabled.
Even if he is, he's still 100 times better than you. You said on the phone that it wasn't you who saved me. Then who was it?
Are you afraid that I'll poison you? We were married for 3 years, but we only held hands. You wouldn't even let me kiss you. I never complained. If I wanted to poison you, I could have done that any time in those 3 years. Have a drink with me, and I'll tell you who saved you. The revelation will shock you.
Can you say it now?
Sure. After the Phoenix Gala that day, I kept thinking about our past. It was my first time seeing Brian, but he seemed familiar. To confirm my speculation, I went to the hospital where you were saved. And guess what? The hospital was upgrading and storing the old computers in a warehouse where the footage from that day was found. The person who saved you was Brian.
What?
It is Brian who had brought you to the hospital that day. I just happened to be there.
I can sense that the Phoenix Jade is nearby. I'm connected to it. It could perhaps heal me.
It's you.
You want me to repay the money? To hell with that! Oh no, I've hit them. I've killed them!
Don't go. Save her. I'll give you 100 million. Save her.
Hang in there, Mr. Money! I'll save her first! 100 million. 100 million!
Hurry! Get Mr. Cohen into the car and go to Uthio Valley. It's time for him to take over the position of leader.
Huh? Where's Mr. Money?
I remember now. Brian wanted to save me. And that's how he ended up disabled. He also saved me that night. Brian, it turns out you've saved me twice.
Do you feel dizzy? I just want you to know it's okay for you to fall for Brian. You were meant for each other. But I won't let you be together. I will be the first man who does it with you. I don't care if you don't like me. I just need you to remember that I
was your first man.
I'll kill you.
Oh?
You're mine.
Stop it!
Mr. Cohen.
I thought you were just stupid. It seems like you're not only dumb, but you're evil as well. Tell me, how do you want to die?
So there's only you and no bodyguards. Then screw you! Even if everything falls apart, I'm gonna kill you now.
Mr. Cohen, do you want me to kill him?
Forget it. Let Layla deal with him. However, throw him out to the streets to keep my identity hidden.
Got it.
The drug is acting up. Damn it. It's the enamel elixir. Detoxify it now might hurt her internal organs.
Brian, I like you. Let me be your woman.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
You're mine.
Sean. You bastard!
Hello? Are you up? Why are you crying?
I lost my virginity.
Well, you would have lost it eventually. Why does it matter?
How can it not matter? Let's just get a divorce.
Divorce? That's nonsense. I swore I'd marry no one else but you. I'm going back home now. I promise. I'll fetch you home once I settle the family issue.
Brian broke his legs because of me. Even if we're going to divorce, I should repay him properly. We're going to the Cohens.
Idiots! You couldn't even get a simple job done.
Sorry, General. It's my fault.
I don't know what happened. Brian barged in and attacked me. When I woke up, I was lying on the streets.
Men from noble families all know martial arts. Stop looking for excuses. Your failure has disrupted my plan.
Brian isn't as powerful as you are. I'll bring Layla back now and force her to take the video.
Idiot! Do you think she'll fall for it again? I'll give you another task. If you mess this up, you'll be finished.
I won't mess it up. I'll do my utmost to get it done.
I'll introduce you to a girl. Make her your girlfriend in the shortest time possible.
Girlfriend? No problem.
Get lost!
Brian, have you repented? Brian, have you repented? I've gathered all of you here to discuss two things. Firstly, the suspension of Brian's duty to represent us in external matters. Secondly, his marriage with General Hartz.
Dad, Brian canceled his engagement with General Hartz behind your back. He'll lead us to destruction. Their marriage concerns the visit of the Frostveil envoys. Nothing can go wrong.
Dad is right. Grandpa, Brian secretly married a bumpkin. This brings shame to not only our family, but also to Zador. How could this kind of person represent us?
As the eldest son, he's so irresponsible in his marriage and has committed a grave mistake. A person like him can't be the family head. I support Noah. I support Noah too. Only he is fit for this role. Though Brian isn't entirely useless, his disability is unsuitable for handling external affairs.
Then, it's settled. From now on, Noah will be in charge of the external affairs of our family.
I object. Greetings, Mr. Cohen Sr.
Layla, how dare you come to our house? Who gave you the right to object?
Shut up! She's my wife. I'm the eldest son here. Know your place.
You have no power now. Hasn't Grandpa made himself clear? I'm the rightful head of our family.
Noah, you are ridiculously arrogant. On the other hand, my husband is soft and kind on the outside, but he's actually very tough. He's the best person to manage the Cohen family. And you're wet behind the ears.
What does a bumpkin like you know? Even if you and Brian are married, we'll never accept you.
Dad. Brian's marriage concerns the visit of the Frostveil envoys. He cannot back down.
Brian, do you know the first stone of the Frostveil envoys is your wedding?
Of course I do, Grandpa. Lydia has an ulterior motive to form a marriage alliance with us. Even without Layla, I'd still annul the marriage.
Spouting nonsense can get you killed. Greetings, Mr. Cohen Sr. Greetings, Mr. Cohen.
General Hearts, Miss Hunt, please take a seat.
General Hearts, are you here for your marriage with Brian?
Mr. Cohen Sr., Brian is very capable. He's even secured the Valkyrie support. I've made a solemn vow, and I'm willing to divorce him. However, he accused me of having an ulterior motive just now, which deeply shocked me.
Quickly apologize to General Hearts. Get a divorce with Layla, and proceed with the wedding. With General Hearts. 6 days later, as planned.
Me apologizing to her? No way. We can hold the wedding, but my bride can only be Layla.
Don't test my patience. Your sole value in this family is your marriage to the Hearts family.
The Frostveil envoys, led by Lieutenant General Larry Gunn, are requesting to see you.
The envoys from Frostveil were set to arrive in 6 days. Why are they here so soon?
Dad, how about we let them in to find out what's their purpose?
Yeah, they won't dare to cause trouble after we had defeated them.
Bring them in.
Please come in.
I am Larry Gunn. I'm representing Frostveil envoys to pay you a visit. Apart from wishing you a smooth wedding, we've also brought you a gift. We're going to send a few members from the delegation to have a martial arts match with Xandor's young talents. This is our gift to you. The Frostin match.
How insolent. You are provoking us.
You're here to pay tribute as humble subjects. How dare you?
The Frostveil warriors honor the strong, challenging the strong in the highest form of respect from us while avoiding challenges is what cowards do. Doesn't the most esteemed family in Zador have the courage to accept it?
This is bullshit! Everyone knows there's a rare martial arts genius among you. Trying to flex at the wedding, huh? Let me tell you, dream on!
Idiot! Noah, all you seem to know is how to yell. We're not afraid of losing. Please show some backbone as well. Don't make us look down on you. Do you understand?
Zador gained dominance over Frostveil long ago. If you can't even understand this, our flags will welcome the sunrise on your land tomorrow morning.
Xander is a strong nation, with fearless people, as the noble family. Don't you have this bit of courage? Well, you are just a disgrace to Xandor. Since you're afraid of losing, then so be it. I'll inform the media from various countries and tell the world that the most esteemed family in Xandor doesn't live up to its name.
Such insolence! All the heroes in the world are at Zador's disposal. The might of Zador commands respect from all realms, and our formidable army is unrivaled. How dare you, rats, humiliate us here?
Sir, calm down. I'm just saying, you've brought shame to Xandor. There might be gutsy people in Xandor, but you Cohen certainly aren't as courageous as the children in Frostveil.
Dad, don't be rash. This concerns Zador's reputation. If we win, it'll be a tremendous achievement. If we lose, the prestige of Zador will be completely erased.
What do you think, General Hearts?
Mr. Cohen Sr., my apologies. I'd have loved to accept the challenge, but unfortunately, Frostveil has presented it as a gift to you. Brian has canceled the engagement with me. I have no right to intervene. He annulled the engagement because of her. Mr. Cohen Sr., why don't you ask her if she dares?
Why not? I am not afraid of them. Why not? I am not afraid of them.
Who are you?
Layla, what are you doing?
Layla, this is a diplomatic matter. You have no say in this. Scram!
Layla, this concerns the whole nation. Don't be reckless.
What's her problem? Is she going to accept the challenge to affirm her status in the Cohen family?
I'll accept the challenge.
What? Who are you to make decisions for us?
You are just an ignorant bumpkin. As for the match, we'll discuss it further. Noah, book the best hotel and arranged for the best service for Mr. Gunn and let him enjoy the hospitality of Zador's people.
Since Mr. Cohen is so hospitable, we can't forget about the Frosted match, or even cancel it.
From now on, Mr. Gunn is an honored guest of our family.
Oops. I dropped the challenge notice. Mr. Cohen, could you please pick it up for me? And say this 3 times. We dare not accept the challenge. Frostanians are mighty! Then I won't mention anything about the match again. What are you waiting for, Mr. Cohen? Pick it up. You don't even have the courage to admit that you dare not accept the challenge.
How dare you humiliate my father? You're doomed! I'm going to skin you alive to uphold the prestige of Zador!
Calm down. Envoys are spared in interstate conflicts. You may feel satisfied after killing them. But the consequences? Our families can't bear them.
Noah, shut up.
The Cohen family is known as the most esteemed family in Zador, yet all of you are so cowardly. You are truly the sick men. Chad, go!
Are you done?
Are you done?
Layla, you're just a nobody. Don't act like the head here.
I don't care what you want to do, but I won't allow you to drag the Cohens into deep water.
We've never announced a new family head to others. My wife can take charge on my behalf. Grandpa, don't worry. If anything happens, I'll shoulder the responsibility. You Frostveil weasels, show some respect to my wife.
Bring my saber. Bring my saber.
Idiot! Who do you think you are? How dare you destroy our challenge notice? You're insulting our warrior spirit!
Kneel down.
How dare you!
Kneel! Otherwise you'll lose your head.
Noah, stop this ignoring bumpkin now, or we won't be able to explain to the people. Do you want to be the cause of a war?
Mr. Cohen Sr., if you don't intervene, things will go out of control.
A bumpkin like Layla doesn't know diplomatic protocol. Just punish her accordingly. As for Larry, let him kneel.
Sir, Zador's authority is not to be challenged. But can you bear the consequences of starting a war?
General Hars is right. It'll instigate a war, sir. You must tell them to stop now. This bumpkin is mad, daring to harm Frostveil envoy. It'll get us into big trouble.
Shut up! Let there be war. Zador enjoys immense prestige. Whoever provokes us shall be punished severely. Anyone who says another word is going against the Cohens. I'll kill him myself.
Mr. Cohen Sr., this brat has insulted our warrior spirit and humiliated me. I'll see how you explain it to your king. Aren't you afraid we'll wage a war against you?
Since it has come to this, my family will bear all the consequences. You just keep kneeling.
You Cohens, how dare you! You can't insult me like this. You'll regret it. I'll tell your king and seek an explanation.
Then let me give you an explanation. Firstly, insulting the Cohen family is insulting my husband. You've pushed my buttons, so you must kneel. Secondly, you're here to pay her tribute, yet you challenge the Cohen family's authority. You've crossed the line, so you must kneel. Thirdly, we can have a friendly match, but you can't challenge authority of Zador. You're being too arrogant. And the word Frostan can't be mentioned on the vast land of Zador. You violated our taboo, so you must kneel. Lastly, I've accepted the challenge, but I'll rename it. Let's call it the Zador match.
You're so full of yourself. Zador match? Can a commoner like you carry the prestige of Zador?
I'm not asking for an opinion. My decisions are the rules. I'm not asking for an opinion. My decisions are the rules.
To my wife, strength speaks louder than violence. She's as tough as the Valkyrie.
You bumpkin. How dare you take a tiger by the tail? You have a death wish.
I'll ask you one last time. Do you dare to take part in the Zador match?
Mr. Cohen Sr., she has no right. Besides the Valkyrie, the only person who's qualified to represent Zador is me.
Yeah. You can't let this bumpkin act recklessly.
Mr. Wade is here!
Oh, Philip, you're here. If I had arrived later, I'm afraid the dignity of the monarchy might have been compromised.
Mr. Wade, would you let me get up?
Mr. Cohen Sr., please explain this. Here's what happened. The envoys from Frostveil spat her in the face of the Cohens. I think you deserve this.
Mr. Wade, she's up to no good. We can't let her off easily. I suggest that you just execute her.
The king has an order. Layla, take the order. Layla, the king allows you to hold the Zador match at Brian's wedding.
Thank you, His Majesty.
By the command of the king. In the land of Zador, only the name of Zador shall prevail. Those who dissent will face the unrelenting power of Zador and be punished severely, no matter how far they are. Do you understand?
Yes.
Get up. Hold on. You. Continue kneeling.
Mr. Wade, she's just a country bumpkin, but volunteered to represent Zador and violating law and order. Shouldn't she be punished? How can we tolerate this?
Exactly. How can any random person think they can act with impunity, using the prestige of Zador as an excuse?
Based on the rules of Zador, anyone who acts with impunity and violates the law and order will face corporal punishment to serve as a deterrence and uphold the justice of Zador.
General House is right. That's the minimum punishment for the bumpkin.
Layla is my wife. She's protecting my family. As her husband, I'll suffer all punishments on her behalf.
What are you doing, Brian?
The first stab represents my resolve to defend the honor of Zador. My family has been bestowed on high civil posts for generations. I've nothing to give except faithfully serving the country. I'll kill whoever treats Zador with disdain. My family won't cave in one bit for the Zador match. The second stab represents my determination to protect my family. Whoever wants to harm my family, whether it's a family member or not, will find no leniency from me. If anyone challenges that, I'll get rid of him! The third stab is for Layla. I'm deeply in love with her. I wish her nothing but happiness and peace. Layla, I'll marry no one but you. This will stand until I die.
Miles, get the first aid kit.
Yes.
Is this enough?
What a self-conceited fool! Taking on the Zador match challenge will put not only you, but the Cohen family at risk. Mr. Cohen Sr., I'll take my leave.
We're in trouble. But given the circumstances, Brian will take charge of external affairs as before for now.
Hey, you. Your leg is already weak and has stab wounds now. What should we do?
Do you feel bad?
A little. Aren't you foolish? Even if you had to do that, couldn't you be more gentle?
You've done so much for me. I can never repay you. The piercing stabs are to express my gratitude. There's a beauty whom I can't forget. My longing for her drives me mad. To the end of the world, I'll search for her. You're now my wife.
My jade pendant! Why do you have it?
If I go back on my word, I'll go to hell. Those were your words.
Wait, I have something to attend to. I've got to go.
Greetings, Princess of Birds. May your highness be well.
Please rise.
Yes, your highness.
It's been ages since I've been called Princess of Birds.
His Majesty has always been concerned about your marriage. Now he can put his mind at ease. Brian is a courageous and remarkable young man. It's a pity he's disabled.
So what if he's disabled? I like him regardless.
Yes, you're right, your highness. Even so, his disability isn't incurable.
Go on.
The Utheo Valley leader has a miraculous drug called Onyx Bomb.
Do you know this new leader?
Not really. The Utheo Valley leader operates covertly. Few people have seen him. However, your highness, a mysterious person has consigned a precious item to your auction house, and it happens to be the Utheo token.
The Utheo token?
Yes, if you obtain it, you'll be able to meet the leader. It'll be auctioned at your auction house.
My auction house?
Yes, your highness. It's called Bert's Auction House. His Majesty gave it to you as a coming-of-age gift when you turned 18.
He's given me so many things. How could I remember? This is great. I'll just go to the auction house and bid for the Utheo token.
Mr. Cohen, the plan to auction off the Utheo token went well. Prominent families are all vying for invitations to the auction. Now, Noah and Hannah have joined forces with Lydia. They've assembled considerable funds to acquire the Utheo token.
My stupid cousin is utterly oblivious to Hannah and Lydia's ambitions.
After we take them down, you can settle the account for what Noah has done to you.
Yeah, I will.
General, it's confirmed that Utheo token at Burst Auction House is authentic.
I must get the token. Quickly tell Anna and Noah to continue gathering funds. $100 billion is far from enough. Tell them to prepare another $500 billion.
Yes.
By the way, tell Sean to bring his girlfriend along, just in case.
Yes.
What's a bumpkin like you doing here?
You guys are here as well. Where's Sean?
What? Are you dumped by the disabled? Do you want my son back?
I'll ask you one last time. Where's Sean?
My son is off to fetch my new daughter-in-law. Be honest, she is more prestigious than Brian.
You'll be shocked after you learn who she is.
I only came here for one thing. That is to kill Sean. Don't get in my way. Move.
Get off me!
Cutie. My name is Tim Hunt. Are you here for the auction? How about I take you to the VIP seats?
Tim Hunt? The eldest son of the Hunt family?
Yep, that's me. May I know your name?
Well, I guess it'll do no harm. I'm Molly Grath. Just so you know, I'm not some random girl. Speaking of my background, it won't be long before my brother becomes a legend in Zador. Our status won't be inferior to the Hunts then.
Having a good platform is crucial. Mr. Hunt, it's fate that has brought you and my daughter together today.
Indeed. Let's go, cutie. How dare you hit me?
Such insolence! How dare you hit Mr. Hunt? You're courting death!
Are you crazy? He's Mr. Hunt. You're in big trouble.
Yes, I am hitting Mr. Hunt.
She's nuts. She's gone completely nuts.
I don't know her. If you want revenge, just go after her.
I don't believe I can't handle you.
Mr. Hunt! Mr. Hunt!
Don't mess with me, or my sister will tear you to pieces.
Tear me to pieces? I'll give you an opportunity to get any help you can. But you only have 2 minutes. 1 second late, and I'll tear you to pieces.
Hannah, come over now. A crazy woman wants to kill me. Let me go. Go away.
Mr. Hunt! Oh, get up, Mr. Hunt!
Hannah, you're finally here. Help me out. I've never been bullied like this before.
Layla, you hit my brother in public. You're dead meat. You...
How impudent! This bumpkin even dares to hit Miss Hunt!
What the hell is wrong with Layla?
Layla, you better apologize to Hannah now. If not, my family won't let you off.
How about I hit you instead?
You...
Security! Where is security? Come and remove this bumpkin!
Who has the audacity to go at my wife?
Brian, your wife hit my brother-in-law and it's fine?
Tim took liberties with me. He was lucky that I didn't kill him. Feel free to challenge me if you have a problem with that. I swear I won't go easy on those who have the nerve to confront me.
How arrogant! My family is one of the 3 noble families in Cylorn. How dare you do this?
Don't get so cocky in front of me.
Brian, even if the sky falls, I'll take care of it myself.
What's wrong? You're so mad.
Just stay out of this.
Okay. Since you can handle it, I'll just watch on the sidelines.
What a buzz! The auction hasn't even started, yet it's full of tension.
General Hearts, help me!
Layla, let go of Miss Hunt now.
General Hearts, Layla is being outrageous. Why don't you just kill her?
I don't want any trouble before the auction ends.
General Hearts, this bumpkin has humiliated my family, but you let it slide?
Hannah, you shouldn't lose your composure over a small fry.
The small fry thinks I dare not to touch her, because she has Brian and the king behind her back.
Are you done discussing? Just shut your mouth, since you can't do anything to me.
Such insolence! This is Bert's auction house, and its owner is Princess Bert's. Moreover, today's auction is arranged by Uthio Valley. Either of them holds paramount status in the whole of Zador. Even if you have Brian's support, it's not enough.
I don't need anyone to support me. Forget about just an auction house. Even inside the palace, I'd be just as audacious. Also, I'm very unhappy today. So I've decided to cancel the auction.
Cancel it? I don't think you know how powerful Princess Bert's and the Uthio Valley leader are.
I'm not as ignorant as you are.
General Hearts, don't hold back. With Briar around, no one can lay a hand on her.
No rush. You can teach her a lesson after getting the Uthio token.
I just said this auction is cancelled because I'll buy the Uthio token off-site.
You bumpkin. What right do you have to buy the token? By the way, the auction is the grandest in recent years with the strictest credit checked. Hannah and I have prepared 500 billion and so has General Hearts. So together, we have 1 trillion. How can you compete with us?
Layla, I admit that you've surprised me time and time again, but the tables have turned today.
Sansi card. It's a Sansi card she's holding.
She really has 1 trillion.
Do you have any idea what 100 billion means? Even if Brian has over 1 trillion in his account, all the banks in Salorn would take at least 3 days to mobilize that amount. In other words, no one can have more money than me in today's auction.
1 trillion? It can't stop me.
We've proved our financial ability, yet you're still bragging. Do you know offside buying requires double the highest principal, which is 2 trillion? The auction will start in half an hour. I'll in my hat if you can come up with 2 trillion before that.
Hello? Bring me $2 trillion. Actually, get me 5 trillion.
Are you delusional? What service are you calling? Your network operator?
You think you'll get $500 billion? Only the royal family would have that kind of money in the entire Zador.
Layla,
Just wait and see.
there are laws in Zador for control over such large sums. The Cohens can only control 100 billion a day. And even my secret role as Utheo Valley's head can only move over $4 trillion in Zador. Can Layla pull this off?
I saw you as an enemy before this. It seems like it was all luck. I really thought you had skills. I can't believe you're just an idiot.
Everyone, I can prove that Layla is just lucky. Why would she work at the roadside stall if she could really get $5 trillion in a day?
Yeah. Layla is just good at pretending. Since General Hearts can stand witness of her character, why are we still hesitating? We should deal with her now.
Who is Layla York?
I am.
Here's your verification card with $5 trillion inside.
What? $5 trillion? What? $5 trillion? Are you sure it's not fake? I'll kill you if you dare to lie.
General Hearts, you should know that I wouldn't dare to lie here even if you give me 10 lives. I wouldn't lie to you. There's 5 trillion inside. It's the royal family's. It's a gold bar worth 5 trillion.
The royal family? Honey, can you explain this 5 trillion?
The process doesn't matter. The results do. I have the right to buy out this auction now, don't I? Since no one has any comments, I'll proceed with it. Bring the Theo token over. Take this gold bar and process it according to the auction rules.
All right.
Goodness. Since when did Layla become so rich?
She can't be richer than the princess. She must have used Mr. Cohen and pulled string staffed on this.
You're right. That must be it. Once your brother marries the princess and is part of them, we'll become relatives of royalty. We'll be on the same level as these big figures here.
What's going on?
Sean, I'm going to kill you. Sean, I will kill you.
Don't think you can shut me down just because you have Mr. Cohen with you. I'm telling you, I'm not an ant that Brian can walk over so easily.
Says who?
The Princess of Birds.
Welcome, Your Highness. The Princess of Birds? The only heir in Zador? The king's beloved?
Only Philip, who is in charge of the real matters, has seen her before. I can finally see what she looks like.
The Princess of Birds is my future daughter-in-law.
Mom, you can't act recklessly in front of her. The princess is not someone from the countryside like Layla. You have to be humble, even if you're her future mother-in-law.
All right, I'll remain humble.
How outrageous. How dare they impersonate me as Princess of Birds? I'd like to see what they've come up with.
Welcome, Your Highness. Long live the princess.
Your Highness, Brian's wife used certain tricks to control the palace's finance unit and bought out the auction. That was about to start with 5 trillion. She even got the Utheo token.
She must have borrowed it. I heard that Belton's Valkyrie and the Cohens are close. I'm guessing that she got it from my father.
I see. No wonder.
2 things. First, hand over the token and restart the auction. Secondly, get yourself and your husband on your knees for me immediately.
Kneel immediately. Also, hand over the Utheo token.
Kneel. Hand the Utheo token over.
Get on your knees. Hand it over.
Kneel down. Hand the token over.
Are you deaf? I advise you not to test my patience.
Kneel in your dreams. I won't give you the Utheo token either.
How dare you defy my orders? Are you trying to rebel?
You said you're Princess of Birds? I say that you're not.
How dare you? Are you questioning Her Highness's identity?
Can I not? Who has seen the princess before? Have you? Or you? Which one of you has seen her?
I have the bird's token. I'd like to see who dare question my identity.
This token is made of steel and has floral patterns. It must have been carved by skilled experts in the castle. This must be the bird's token.
That's right. Look at the work and the quality. You wouldn't be able to find a second token like this in the world.
She's unhappy about Sean marrying a royal, so she's acting that way.
Isn't she asking for death? I'd like to see how she escapes.
What do you have to say now?
The bird's token is real. It's not the token that I lost. Why is it with her?
Since you admit that it's real, you bitch, kneel and greet your princess. Hand over the Utheo token.
We won't kneel. The token might be real, but this princess might not be.
Brian, how dare you question the princess? How dare you go against her? Kneel!
Let's not talk about whether you're really her. Even if you are the Princess of Birds, aren't there people who do not have to kneel?
Of course. The Dukes and Mr. Cohen Sr. are Zador's loyal ministers. They've done a lot for Zador, and only need to bow and shake my hand when they see me.
Who else?
Belton's Valkyrie. She has achieved much for Zador, and is our pride. She does not need to bow to me.
Who else?
Utheo Valley's head. The greatest leader in the world. He is high and mighty. He's also been friends with Zador for a long time. He doesn't have to bow to me.
Anyone else?
No.
That's wrong. There's one more. It's me. I only kneel to my parents and teachers. You have no right.
You bitch! How dare you!
As someone part of royalty, everything you do and say is a representation of the royal family. However, you're foolish and careless. You curse and act rashly. Your words are impolite. You don't act like a princess at all. The people treat you like a gem, yet you treat them like dirt. You're ruining the royal family's reputation and letting down the citizens with your words and actions. You possess bad character, and you have no right to be a princess.
Outrageous! She's rebelling! How dare she? If I don't punish her, what will be left of Zador's pride? Guards, come in and kill her!
She's the princess. No one can go against her. Layla is to be punished.
The princess is as precious as a gold leaf and like the sun hanging in the sky. She can't be crossed. Layla, get on your knees and die!
Kneel and die!
Get on your knees and die!
Get on your knees! Die!
Kneel and die!
Who dared to?
None of you can touch me. Open your eyes and look at what this is.
You're a fake. I don't care what it is. If I don't kill you today, I might as well not be a princess.
This is called the Phoenix Jade. It was gifted by the king at the time to symbolize his care and protection over its owner. Whoever has this jade has to be knelt down to. It doesn't matter if you're a royal, let alone a duke.
Phoenix Jade? That's impossible. This is a symbol of pride and status.
It's a national treasure. It is extremely precious and has been used as a symbol of protection over Zador.
Not only that, but the king made an announcement 10 years ago that the owner of the Phoenix Jade is the highest-ranked official and represents the country's pride. If anyone defies it, they'll be held to pay and must obey it. If anyone defies it, Zador will go to war with them and kill with no questions.
Didn't you ask me where Zador's pride would be? This Phoenix Jade is the country's pride. I am the country's pride. Could you bear the cost if I were to kneel? You can't.
It's fake. It must be. That jade must be a fake.
Mr. Wayne has arrived.
Philip, you're just in time. You're in charge of royal matters. This bumpkin is rebelling and even dared to humiliate me. She even took a useless jade and said it was the Phoenix Jade. Quickly, get her to kneel for me. I want to punish her.
Please don't be angry. Even if you are a princess, you can't get her to kneel because that jade is real.
You kneel.
Layla, what are you doing?
I'm killing you.
General Hearts, please! Your Highness, please save me!
Your Highness, please save him! Save my brother!
Your Highness, isn't my son your boyfriend? Save him! I'm begging you to save him!
You must die. Why'd you stop me? Don't you know what he's done?
I know. Killing him will dirty your hands. Come in. Take the 3 Graths outside and kill them.
Follow Mr. Cohen's orders.
No, Your Highness, please save me!
Save me!
What do you want to do with the token?
Look for the leader.
Huh. I visited him. He's not around. He'll be back after the Zador match.
Oh, all right then.
You need to buy a gown for a wedding. Use this.
I'll go myself. Stay home and handle the rest of the wedding matters.
Why can't I come along? Are you still thinking about the divorce? Honey, I want to apologize. I acted rashly the other night. When I arrived, the poison was already inside. I could only use my body to save you. I want you, not just for your body. Honey, it was my first time too. Can you forgive me? What's wrong?
It was you that night?
Who did you think it was?
I thought your legs would stop you from...
I never said I couldn't do it. Do you want to try it again?
In your dreams.
Huh. So you did all those to me because you thought it wasn't me that night? How do you feel now that you know the truth? You seem happy.
I'm not. Goodbye. I'll get it tomorrow.
Welcome. It's you. Are you here to laugh at me? You're not welcome here. Get out.
I wouldn't waste my time laughing at you. I'm here to try on a wedding dress.
You still want to marry that disabled man?
This dress is pretty. I want to try it. Help me take it.
Don't think that you can order me around just because I'm working.
Where's the boss? Excuse me.
Fine. I'll get it.
You useless brat! This dress is a limited limited edition from a Hollywood star. It's over 800,000. 800,000! Can you afford to dirty it? Can you afford to dirty it?
I didn't do it on purpose.
Oh, wow. You're still acting as if you're rich. You're no longer the high and mighty Miss Fuller. This dress has been dirtied by you and can't be sold. Pay me 800,000 now.
It's just 800,000. Once my family is rich again, I'll pay you tenfold.
Pay? With your life? Everyone knows the Fullers have over $1 billion of debts. You'll never be able to pay for it.
Tides change fast. Don't bully the weak.
Can't you see there's a customer here?
Who are you? You have no right to speak. What a poor-looking bumpkin. Get lost.
Poor?
You're dressed in cheap clothes. Are you not poor?
I want that dress.
Don't act kind. I don't need your help.
You think too much. I'm in a good mood to shop today. I would even help a dog if it were to get hit.
Isn't this Lucy? I just saw you a few days ago. How are you here working already?
Hello, Mr. Lipson and Miss Wilde. Welcome. It's an honor.
Joanne, why are you here?
What's wrong? Can't you tell? We're here to buy a wedding dress. What about you? Why have you become like this? You even ruined the dress I ordered. If you delay my wedding, I won't accept anything less than 5 million.
This dress hasn't been ordered.
Who told you that? Tell her, was this dress ordered from me?
That's right. This dress belongs to Miss Wilde.
Hey, that's not right. I was here first.
Get lost. This is none of your concern. Get out.
I mean, who are you? Why? Do you want to speak for Lucy?
I don't need her help. You've never ordered this dress. Even if I must pay, the money won't go to you.
Bullshit. I'm here to buy a wedding dress. I was here first. It's a little dirty, but I'm not that picky. Help me wrap it up.
Who's this country bumpkin? She's not even worthy of a fight. Dear, I want that wedding dress.
Do as my wife says. Otherwise, I'll tear down this.
Mr. Lipson, this dress will belong to you. The poor should know their place. You're not even worthy of fighting over a dress with Mr. Lipson and Miss Wilde.
Let me say it one last time. I want this wedding dress. I want this wedding dress.
I've already made myself clear. If you delay my wedding, you'll have to pay 5 million.
That's right. Take out 5 million. You can have the dress.
5 million is nothing to us. We're not bullying you.
Jake Lipson, Joanne Wilde. You weren't like this when my family was still rich. You've gotten quite a lot from my family, too.
Lucy, people have to be smart. Your family brought this upon themselves. Who gave you the audacity to offend Mr. Cohen?
Don't go overboard. You might end up on the same boat as Lucy. Don't cry then.
I don't need your help or pity. It's just money. I'll pay you. This was from my father when I turned 18. It's worth 8 million. It's enough to pay for the dress. You!
Why are you so careless? This watch is broken. It's worth nothing. How will you pay the 5 million? How about this? Kneel for me. After all, you're working in service. That shouldn't be too hard.
Don't go overboard.
That's enough. I said, I want this dress. I'll give you 5 million.
You really have a lot to say. Security! Get this poor brat out!
Don't look down on others. I guess I'll have to buy your entire shop.
Did you leave your brain at home? My shop is a high-end bridal shop. It's worth 30 million. I wouldn't even be able to pay a fraction of my shop if I were to sell you off.
Hey, since she wants to help Lucy, let's give her a chance. I'd like to see how many millions she can pull out.
Wave the card.
This is an Onyx Black card. Drop the act. I haven't even seen such a card before. It must be fake.
Could there be a possibility that you're not worthy of seeing it? You can see if it's real with just a swipe.
Hey, hold on. Dear, that can be the legendary Onyx Black card, right?
It seems like it is.
Mr. Lipson, what's an Onyx Black card?
An Onyx Black card signifies status. One must have over $100 billion and be of high status to hold such a card. Lucy and I have tried to apply for that card over 100 times but failed.
What? Even Mr. Lipson and Miss Wilde don't have the rights to this card?
Tell us, who is she? Why does she have this card?
You really want to know? I won't tell you.
I can't believe you're acting dumb here. This card is clearly fake.
Yeah, it must be fake.
You can tell if it is just with a swipe.
You, come. Go and check if this card is usable.
Okay. I'd like to see how you act later when the card fails.
If the card is real, she wouldn't be wearing such clothes out.
You're right. She is a country bumpkin. Don't blame me for not reminding you that you can't afford to offend her.
Since she's a pumpkin, why can't we? Your family has lost their powers. Lipsons and Wilds are working together and will quickly take over all of your family's resources and lands. When the time comes, we'll be the two most powerful families in Quasar, other than the Onyx Group.
The both of you are the children of the old hags, Lipson and Wild.
How dare you insult my father?
Security! Slap this brat's face!
Wait, hold on. The card is usable.
It is?
This card, there's over 3 trillion in it.
3 trillion?
Who are you? How can this Onyx Black card be real?
Why don't you use your brain and think who would bring a fake card out? And you, what did you want to do just now?
Miss, I was just kidding earlier.
Mr. Lipson, I wasn't done speaking. This card is real, but it's frozen.
Frozen? Why didn't you say it all at once just now? Ish.
I get it now. This country bumpkin found this card.
That's right. She must have found it somewhere.
She nearly had us.
Why would Brian give me a frozen card? Oh, this card must have been used for verification and frozen temporarily.
Hey, are you trying to escape? No way.
I really thought you had a trick or two. I can't believe you took someone's card and bragged around. You even made my dear slap himself. I'm asking you, can you take out 5 million or not? If not, you'll let me slap you.
Yeah. Slap her. Make sure there are marks imprinted on her face.
I'm done. Are you satisfied? I'm done. Are you satisfied?
You bitch! How dare you hit me?
How many brains do you have? How dare you hit her? Security, come! She even knows how to fight.
She does only have one brain and is a country bumpkin. Even so, she has enough power to end both your families.
Do you know what's coming next?
What?
I'll give you one last chance. If you don't take it, you'll be done for once my dad's here.
I'll give you both a chance as well. To each break a limb, I'll let both of you off.
You're done for. It seems like you really don't know how much power the Wilds and Lipsons have in Quasar.
Dear, get the people to come. Get them all here. Just you wait.
All right, I'll wait.
Dad, someone slapped your daughter-in-law.
What? Who in Quasar dares to lay a hand on my daughter-in-law?
Outrageous! Who would dare bully my daughter?
Dad, I was slapped in public several times. You have to help me.
I'm going over with Mr. Lipson. I'll tear him into shreds.
I'm telling you, my dad and future father-in-law are coming now. I'd like to see how you get out of this.
I'll give you half a minute. Don't waste my time.
A certain someone just isn't aware of how she's about to suffer.
Dear, will there be bloodshed later? I would like that.
Do you really still trust what this country bumpkin says? You're really fearless.
I haven't been afraid since the day my family lost our power. On the other hand, aren't you afraid that you'll lose this shop after offending her?
If she really is that powerful, I'll give you the shop.
You said this yourself.
Who has the audacity to touch my daughter?
How dare you hit the Lipson family's daughter-in-law?
Dad, it's her. She thinks she can disrespect the both of you just because she knows how to fight.
That's right. You've never even dared to hurt me in the slightest. You have to deal with her. Send her away to be a dog.
How dare you hit my daughter? You cannot stay in Quasar any longer.
On your knees. Accept your fate.
My fate? Mr. Lipson, Mr. Wilde, aren't you so smug?
You're really not afraid of death.
How dare you? You are still acting like this in front of my dad and Mr. Wilde. Security! Slap her!
You imbecile! Do you know who you have offended? Huh?
Dad, why'd you hit me?
Watch me hit you again. Kneel and apologize to Miss York.
Dad, are you okay? Why should I kneel and apologize to her?
Get on your knees.
Dad, what's going on? Huh? Why are you asking me to do that? I'm the eldest son of the Lipsons. How will I survive in Quasar after this?
Don't force him if he doesn't want to.
You rebel.
Dad, stop hitting me! Are you insane?
Do you know that our family is doomed? Now that you've offended her.
Dad, what's wrong with Mr. Lipson?
Shut up! From now on, I'm cutting ties with you. You're no longer part of the Wild family.
Dad, what are you saying?
What have I done to deserve? Such a daughter like you. The Wild family's going to die in your hands. Miss York, please let the Wild family go.
Miss York, please forgive the Lipsons.
Do you think you can get away with just a scolding and a slap? I won't repeat what I said at the Phoenix Gala. From now on, the Lipsons and Wilds will cease to exist in Quasar.
Please forgive us, Miss York, I'm begging you.
You're begging me? Do you think I'll forgive you?
No. I'm not asking for forgiveness. The Wild family will willingly donate all of our resources to charity. I'll personally send her to the outskirts of Balton to join the military.
Dad!
Shut up!
The Lipsons, yeah, will also willingly donate all of our resources. As for this rebel, I'll send him to the military as well, to serve the country.
Dad, I don't want to be the first to die.
You!
Weren't you curious about Layla York's identity? I'll tell you. She was the main character of the Phoenix Gala. She was the wife of the eldest son of the Cohen family. Even a Valkyrie has to show her respect. The only reason your families didn't go bankrupt like mine is because your fathers kneeled and begged desperately at the Phoenix Gala. Wonderful. Now, you're all far worse than me.
I'm doomed. Everything's gone.
We'll do as you say.
Thank you, Miss York.
Thank you.
You're next.
Miss York. Miss York. I was blind. I was wrong. Miss York, please let me live. I'll keep my promise and give you the shop.
If she keeps her promise, you'll get a shop worth 30 million for free. You don't think I'll really forget everything and help you, right?
Even if you help me, I won't be the least bit grateful. The Fuller family's wealth were all ruined by your hands. I won't forgive you.
Your family brought this upon yourselves.
I just don't have the background you possesses. What's more, you should thank me. You wouldn't have been able to see through Sean if not for me. You wouldn't have married Mr. Cohen.
You're not wrong. Hand over your shop.
All right. Thank you for your grace, Miss York.
I'll get someone to send the dress to your house. Layla, if my family ever regains our power, I'll still be your enemy.
My enemy? Dream on. You can't even imagine the background I come from.
Layla York, who are you?
Honey?
There's an hour left to the Zador match. When I return, we'll have the wedding. I chose a pretty dress yesterday. I'll try it on tonight.
Honey, I also accepted the challenge. Let me go.
Honey, the arena isn't a joke. If I don't return tonight... Take the Theo token to look for the leader. He can heal your legs.
Honey, actually...
Alright, it's getting late. I should go.
You might as well let me go instead. She'll surely lose if she fights at the Zador match. The Cohen family will become all of Zador's enemy.
That's right. The Cohen's name will be humiliated in history.
Shut up! Brian and Layla were the ones who took the challenge. Only one of them can go to the match. If Layla doesn't go, should Brian go instead?
Why not? I should be the one to protect the Cohens. I'm not only the eldest, but also your husband. I should be the one to protect you. I'll attend this round's Zador match.
You want to enter the arena?
How? Are you going to crawl up?
Obviously, I'm going to walk. You will not lose the Zador match.